Pokémon Horizons Episode 3 premiered yesterday. It's 1:30 in the morning. I'm here recording my review. I just now finished watching it. So let's not waste any time. I'm here to give my thoughts, my review. So let's start. The episode begins with a flashback of Liko's grandmother. Liko is younger. She's worried about starting her adventure, but Liko's grandmother rest assures that the only hard part is taking the first step. Once you take the first step, you'll be good. As long as you have Pokemon on your side, you'll be okay. Those words stick with her. Yeah, as we go to present day, she's waking up. She's reflecting on what just happened. Sprigatito, it's been kidnapped. It's been kidnapped, and she is reflecting on that. And then she goes out onto the ship, still not knowing anything. She doesn't know anything, who these people are, what they want. She just knows that the other group, the explorers, they're after they're after her pendant, but she doesn't know anything about the Volt Tackler. She doesn't know anything about the crew. She doesn't know anything yet. But she comes out, she asks some questions like, what's going on? They should tell her that Freed's out looking for he's out looking for them, or he's out looking for Sprigatito. He's following them. Freed comes back, tells her, "Oh, I was following them into a port. I lost them though." Liko wants to go out, and she wants to go out and find Sprigatito, of course, but Freed's like, "Oh, don't go alone. You won't find anything alone. We'll come with you." So they go to the city. We're introduced to Murdoch's Rockruff. Rockruff is very important in this episode. We're introduced to Rockruff, and then Liko heads to the Pokemon Center to pick up some stuff for Molly, and then we're in the Pokemon Center. We see this little girl come. Her Vulpix has been defeated, needs some healing, and then the girl's like, "Oh, this is all my fault. I couldn't command her right. It's all my fault, right?" And Liko starts thinking, "Oh, it's the same thing. It's kind of the same thing that's happening with me. Like, oh, Sprigatito. Wait, she's like, oh, it's the same thing that's happening with me. I hope Sprigatito's okay. She's probably hurt." But we cut, and it's actually doing fine. The lady, one of the members of the explorers, the lady, I'm not sure who her name is right now, but the lady, right, she's been feeding it Pokemon food. She's actually, falling in love with it. She loves it. We see she doesn't want to she doesn't want to give it up. She thinks it's cute and all this stuff. And then Amethio comes like, "Oh, we don't want to hurt Sprigatito or anything. We don't want to do anything like that. We just want the pendant. That's all we want. That's all we want, right?" So, but then she goes out to buy some more Pokemon food. And then this is where she ends up getting caught, because Rockruff ends up smelling Sprigatito's scent on her. And then, this leads to this big chase scene. And then she calls Amethio like, "Oh my God, they caught me. But then he's like, "Oh, just lure them here. That'll be fine. That's good. Lure them here so we can get it, the pendant." So they go there, Freed and Liko, they go there to the whatever place that is, their little hideout or something, whatever that place is supposed to be. They go there. Before they go in though, they have a plan. They make a plan. Freed goes in there, is like, "Oh, let's make a deal. Let's have a Pokemon battle. We didn't finish our battle we just had, so let's finish it right now. If you win, you get the pendant. If I win, I get Sprigatito, and you get nothing." Actually, no. his deal, Amethio's deal, is that, oh, I get dependent and you. So not just dependent, he wants free too. So then they have their battle, but this turns out to just be a distraction. While Amethio's distracted, LIKO and Rockruff, they go and sniff out Sprigatito and save her like that. So this ends up working. But then they encounter the lady. And they end up using, so he tries to battle them. She tries to battle them, and she's sad. She ends up getting her heart broken because Sprigatito, it doesn't care about her. But she thought it was so cute, and she wanted to do all these things with it, but Sprigatito doesn't care. So she ends up trying to battle them. They use LIKO and Sprigatito use their move Leafage. I'm not sure what that move is called in English. I meant to look it up last week, but I slipped on my mind. So I'm not sure if it's Leafage in English. It might be. It might not. I'm not sure. I need to go see. But yeah, they use their move. But this was just, a decoy to get away. They get away, and then Freed reveals they're still battling. Freed's on the edge. He reveals to them that Amethio sees LIKO and Sprigatito running out of the building, and Freed reveals to them that their plan was the battle as a distraction. And then he falls off the cliff. Charizard picks him up. They fly away. It's just all he can do, Amethio could just do is just sit there because he lost. There's nothing he could really do right now. There's nothing he could do. And so we go back to the ship, and LIKO, she has Sprigatito again. She's like, oh, I really think I can trust these guys now. They're after my she finally feels like, she could trust them. She goes out to the crew, tells them, oh, I want to go on an adventure. I want to stay with y'all for a little bit longer, if y'all allow me. And of course, they accept, and she joins the crew. She joins the Rising Volt Tacklers. She's part of the crew now. And then, of course, Freed gives a little speech on what they're trying to do, what they're doing. Basically, trying to find the mysteries of Pokemon. He wants to find, LIKO wants to know more about her pendant. And then Freed explains that, oh, we want to discover all the mysteries of the Pokemon world, stuff like that, basically that. And it's also revealed, this is actually revealed as a throwaway line early in the episode. They were actually hired by her mother to be her bodyguards. So, yeah. So basically, they're talking. She joins the crew, and they are heading to LIKO's home, LIKO's mother's home, to pick up their check for being her bodyguard. So we're heading to Paldea for the first time. And then we go through a scene where LIKO talks to her friend, tells her everything that happened. And then we see Roy for the first time. We're introduced to him. He lives on the island. I don't think. We are stopping by there next episode. And he is on the beach, the island, and he's throwing rocks and stuff. And he finds a flag, I think so. He finds a flag, and that's where the episode ends. Very, very I didn't go through every detail. Very what's the word? What's the word for a short summary? Very, very not detailed summary, just important parts of the episode. So what did I think of the episode? First of all, the series, it has me hooked. I'm hooked on the series. Another good episode. We're 3 for 3 right now. the show looks good. It has me hooked right now. So I liked I liked I liked it all. I liked how we slowly get to know throughout the episode. We slowly get to know all we slowly get to know the crew. We slowly get to trust them more along with LIKO as the more we get to know about them. I liked the crew and LIKO's interactions. I liked the woman on the crew, not the crew, on the explorers. She was pretty non-serious. I thought they were so serious last episode. She's actually kind of goof. I liked her. Amithio's still serious and he did not crack a smile. But I did like the I liked the battle too. Their little battle it was just a decoy. But if I had to say I didn't like anything, if there's something I didn't like about this episode, maybe the plan they had, it was a little too easy. Like, there wasn't really any it wasn't hard at all. Like, it was kind of like, it wasn't really a struggle, It was kind of too easy. Besides that, I can't really complain about the episode, I love the introductions. Like, I love how they're introducing each character. I'm loving everybody so far. Next episode, though, we're introduced to Roy, the other main character, and we're introduced to him in this episode. So, and like, it made me think about Ash and Go. It's kind of inverse. So Go was the secondary main. I mean, they were both protagonists, but Go's obviously the secondary main. And it's been reversed this series. So Go was shy and stuff like that. That's LIKO now. Roy is adventurous like Ash. It's kind of been reversed. So we're going to be mostly following the shy person, the shy main more, unlike last series where it was Ash. So that's kind of something I had thought about. So next episode, we're going to Paldea. We'll probably meet LIKO's mother also. So that's big. This is the first time we'll see Paldea at all. I'm still kind of a little irritated that the main spot will probably be Kanto again. But it's fine. It's whatever. But we do see Paldea next episode. Well, I don't know if that island is Paldea. That's actually, I think it's Roy. The island Roy lives on, and he's from Kanto. So I don't know if that's in Kanto. I just know they're on the way to. There'll probably be a detour, and then they'll be in Paldea in the coming episode. So not next episode. That's my fault. We're gonna go to the island that Roy lives on, and then Paldea later on. So that's my review. I really liked the episode. There's not really much I can say I didn't like about it, except for the plan was a little too easy. Happened a little fast. It was a little too easy. Not enough struggle. But besides that, love the episode. It's a great start to this new beginning. This is what they needed to do. They needed to hook people in because this is a huge change. There's no reference to there's been no references to previous series at all, except for Nurse Joy. Nurse Joy showed up. But that's it. That's all. So they needed to hook people fast, or they'll start dropping off and fly in doves because they don't have anything. They don't have Ash anymore, so they can't. It's so if the new characters if they weren't good, that's it. So they're sticking the landing so far. I'm loving it. And then also one part I want to touch on too is the ending theme. I really like the ending theme. It's really catchy. It's a rap, really good rap. I love it. I love the ending theme, and I don't know what it is with since Journeys, there hasn't really been an ending with actual real ending animation. It's just stock Pokemon art, naming Pokemon names. That's basically what the past few endings have been. So I don't know if we're ever gonna get a new ending with the with actual ending animation, but we'll see. And the thing about these endings, these type of endings, is they use them forever. Like Journey's only had two endings. I don't know how long they're gonna use this one. So that makes me wonder if we're ever gonna get a new ending with actual ending animation. But besides that, the ending was really catchy. I really loved the song. Go listen to it because it's a really good song. I really liked it. But yeah, next week we meet Roy. We're gonna learn about we're gonna see his Pokeball, his mysterious Pokeball, and we'll probably see the black Rayquaza, the shiny Rayquaza there too. So yeah, I'm looking forward to next week. Let me know what y'all thought about the episode. I really liked it. If I had to rate it, definitely a 9 out of 10. I really liked the episode. Yeah, so see you on the next review. I don't know yet what my next video is gonna be. We'll see. But whatever that is, see you on the next one. That's all for me.